Blessings, how y'all doing? Welcome to Creating Simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sunfire. Those of you new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you returning back, uh, hello, how you doing? Sending you all love. Um, don't forget to hit that like button, and those of you who already subscribed to the channel, make sure you're checking your notification bells and your subscriptions to make sure you're still locked in. And those of you who are new and been contemplating about hitting that subscribe button, go ahead and hit it. All right. The ancestors are celebrating you. Okay. Divine masculine and divine feminine are being celebrated, and you need to give yourself some You need to celebrate yourself, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. After I did that last reading, I went to sleep and I slept. I had a bunch of dreams. I've been getting dream downloads like crazy. I mean, like I said, it's like a line of spirits that has passed over that's been telling their stories. But there is a celebration, okay, that's happening in the spiritual realm for a divine masculine and a divine feminine. All right, so for divine masculine, you need to know that you've paid off your karmic debt in full. Okay, if you didn't know, now you know. Your karmic debt is paid in full, but you're still needing to break some generational curses. Okay, and that's possibly due to your friend circle or family circle. Take it how it resonates. All right. It says divine masculine healing and thinking about his past choices, and is determinated to fix this connection. Okay. Then it says check your circle. They say they okay, but they mad and hated on you and throw an indirect shade. Okay, so you may be picking up subtle notes that somebody throwing shade on you. Trust what you feeling. That's exactly what they doing. Okay, they may be trying to play it off like they don't mean it like that, or it ain't what you think it is. Bullshit. Yes, it is. They slick, mad, and hating on you. Okay, but whatever karmic debt that you came back on in this life with, you have paid it off, divine masculine. So you need to pat yourself on the back. Your karmic debt is paid in full. And for divine feminine, baby girl, not only is your karmic debt paid in full, sweetheart, but you have broke some generational curses. And I'm hearing all of them. Whatever generational curses that you came back to heal from your bloodline, you have done it. Peace and blessings. How you doing? It says ancestors filled with glee. You broke all generational curses, divine feminine. Congratulations. How you doing? So you out here putting in the work, divine feminine. I feel like you've saved your bloodline and they are celebrating you. I'm not showing my face. My face is not part of the reading. Okay, it's not what's important. What's important is what comes from my mouth. So to keep my face from distracting my collective, I'm going to stay faceless. My face is on my channel. It's right there. That's me. That in that photo with that white. That is me. So if you want to see my face, there's a photo of me. There's other readings and videos of my face. But we're doing something different because I notice my face distract people. So we're going to keep it kosher. All right. But anyway, divine feminine, you are really being celebrated. And I feel like your twin is close to completing out generational curses and need to. Teardrop, you want me to say your name? Is that what it is? I am scary. What is that? Okay. How you doing, Keith? But yeah, you are very close to breaking all your generational curses, but you're not quite there yet. And that's what we're going to discuss. What you still need to work on to break all your generational curses. Divine Feminine, you're there, okay? You ain't giving yourself credit, okay? And Spirit saying your ancestors need you to get excited because you like, you know what I'm saying? you just don't know what this is like. I'm hearing to have healed all generational curses and paid off all karmic debt for your bloodline, sweetheart. This is a massive, massive, massive milestone, and you're not giving yourself credit for it, okay? People, and there may be people in your circle as well that you need to watch to say they're not mad, okay? So it's something about your energy. Something about your energy, excuse me, has changed, and there may be some people around you that are so-called your friends, but they're trick hating. Oh gosh. Okay. I just got rushed with all kind of energy just then. Reversing that shit back to sender. Anyway, there are some people throwing indirect shade your way as well because your light is just like it's supersonic, baby. Okay, because whatever you've taken off your bloodline, whatever you've healed, your ancestors is like elated. Okay, they are so elated and proud of you, and you need to be proud of yourself as well. I feel like you're so humble to the point and meek that you don't even, it's just like, okay. But no, baby, this is something serious. This is something serious. And it's like they want you to get excited. There, look, as soon as I said that, okay, you don't like being cocky? Your ancestors said, get cocky, goddammit. You deserve it. Okay? You deserve it. You don't like being cocky. That's why you like nonchalant about shit. Like, okay. No, Spirit said get cocky. You deserve to be cocky. Okay? About the work you've put in. You deserve it. All right? And Divine Masculine, you deserve to also congratulate yourself. Whatever karmic debt you came in this life with, you've paid it off in full. Now, we're going to get into the generational curses that they need you to work on. Okay? These are things that will pass down to you from ancestor to ancestor from ancestor. And they're wanting you to heal these things. Okay? So let's get into that. These are things that are blocking you from healing your generational curse. It could have something to do with your mind and body being in alignment. Maybe mindset. Okay, I feel like whatever I'm hearing something about mindset. So whatever the mindset is of your family, you need to break free of that. I feel like you need to be the one blazing this trail of new ways of thinking and being. And maybe you've been trying to keep up with the Joneses when it comes to mindset because you want to fit in. You're not meant to fit in, okay? You're not meant to follow no one neither just because they blood. You are meant to stand out and stand alone. Yeah, not my type, Exactly. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. That may be the mindset. If somebody don't fit into your family's way of being or your friend group's way of being, you will count them out, and that mindset has to be healed because your Divine Feminine is not your type, bro. Okay? She is not your type. She's the total opposite of your type, and that's by divine design, okay? So, this is not my type, judging people based off whether their status or whether they can fit in. She's not meant to fit in. Neither are you. So, you need to break away from this. Matter of fact, chosen people are not meant to be sharing their energy with so many people like this. And this is a group of people. And these people feed off your energy. And the moment they get mad when you pull away from them. And that's why you keep falling back into these kind of friend groups. Because they get angry and they get mad. And you want to please. You might have a people pleasing energy too. Also, if someone in your family, where everyone leaves, you know, you may have some type of warped point of view when it comes to marriage. That or no marriage has been successful in your bloodline. I feel like that this connection with your divine feminine will be successful. So if you have any kind of disillusioned ideas when it comes to marriage, you need to heal that, because you're meant to marry this divine feminine. Okay, it says choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. So you may be choosing partners that are non-committal, so because they fit into your type. Okay, they fit into your family's type or your friend group's type because of status. But these people are non-committal. They don't never do right by you, and they don't stay. Okay? That is a generational curse you got to heal. All right? This is something that's been passed down to you through your ancestor bloodline. And some of y'all, you may have witnessed, I don't know how marriages are in your family. And you may have gathered this kind of, feeling of, well, nobody else's marriage worked out. Everybody just hook up and get with folks that it's like-minded people, but you're not like these people. No matter how much you dim your light to try to fit in, these people just cipher off your energy. Okay, so whoever these people are in your circle, you need to break this circle down. Okay, dissect your circle, divine masculine, and be honest to yourself about it. And don't give no fucks about how they feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, it is you who got a purpose that you're meant to stand out and stand alone, on certain things. And this right here, I feel like the Most High is trying to break you free of these friend groups. We put so much loyalty and faith in friend groups that will only in the end turn around and not be there for you. You get locked up and go to jail, where your friends at? You die and can't pay for your funeral, where your friends at? That type shit. You homeless and ain't got nowhere to stay, where your friends at? Laughing at you, right? Because they was never your friends to begin with. Because now you no longer fit in their status. Their group, their status circle. This is a friend group based off status, not by loyalty. But see, that's the thing. You're not even compatible with this friend group. You're doing this shit to save face with these folks. You're not even like these people, divine master. If you're truly honest with yourself, you're not like this friend group. You don't really give a fuck about status. But to feel like you belong somewhere, because you don't want to see, and that's the thing. That's why shit keep falling apart. If you're chosen, you're going to be, these friend groups and friend circles going to be torn down for the simple fact God is trying to get you off to yourself so he can work on you, so you can break these generational curses. You see what I'm saying? So you can spend time reflecting on your actions, your behavior. And that may be what this healing is about. DM healing and thinking about his past choices. Hello? Okay? So the Most High may be trying to get you away from these friend groups and friend circles so that you can self-reflect on your past choices and how you've been moving. And this is not to hurt you. This is for your highest good. Okay? And once you see it, it's like once you break free of these friend groups and any of his family circles or friend circles, whichever one it is, once you break free of them, you're going to look back and be like, damn, why did I try to please them? Why did I try to hang up on them? And you're going to see each one of these people differently, okay? And then He needs you to be to the point where you don't need this type of interaction. You see what I'm saying? Because part of your journey, you're going to walk along on some things. All right, Spirit. All right, it says too hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Love flows naturally in your life. You feel like that's something else. I don't know why I'm hearing if they don't treat you mean. You know what I'm saying? If they don't treat you mean, they ain't gonna keep you. There's some shit like there's some twisted ass saying. You know, they treat them mean, keep them king. But this is something different. It's something different. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. You think love is hard, but love is not hard. Your ego, your judgmental ways, your mindset is what makes it hard. Love is flowing. Love is also an action. So you have some type of belief about love that is a generational curse, and you need to break that as well. Also, it could stem from childbirthing, something about childbirth, or how a man's supposed to be there with a woman doing. Oh gosh. If you've been taught that being around pregnant women is hard, it's some type of fucked up saying, some type of, I don't know, it's something pertaining to pregnancy. Whatever that is for you, you need to heal that. Okay, that's some bullshit you're thinking or been taught to or led to believe when it comes to marriage, when it comes to pregnant women, and when it comes to your friend circles. That shit got to go. Okay, and a lot of this got to do with the friend group. I'm it's something about pregnancy. That's the only way. Maybe that's the only way you would. Oh gosh. You may have some type of mindset. The only way that you would lock it down with a woman if she's carrying your child. If that's the case, that's sick as fuck, bro. I don't mean to piss on your parade, but that's some fucked up thinking. You know? Because the child was what's going to make her love you? No. If that's what you think, then you really need to step back and isolate yourself, get in this hermit mode, and really reflect on your mindset. Because if you feel like the only way you could trust a woman in marriage is if she's carrying your child, something's wrong with that. And it's possibly due to something that happened to you in your past. What kind of shit? I'm sorry, but it's for whoever this is. This some warped shit. You know, this is due to a wounding, really. And it's got a lot to do with your peers, the people you hang around. Or you felt like, or maybe you feel like the only way your friend circle will accept you marrying your divine feminine is if she was pregnant with your child or your family. That's some bullshit too. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. There's some people pleasing energy, man. That may be a yeah. Demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. This is due to somebody in your family, a mother figure, a mother of your child. If you have a child, this could be part of her friend circle. I don't know. It's a demanding ass mother figure. Okay? Or some of y'all may feel like raising a family is too much work. Okay, I don't know. This came out in that last reading with procrastinate. Also, procrastination may be something that runs in your bloodline, bro, and you need to heal it. These are the things that you need to work on as far as healing your generational curses. So whatever causes you to procrastinate, says don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. Or maybe you have some demanding ways. I don't know. And it could be from a mother wounding. But procrastination, demanding, feeling like love is too hard, feeling like everybody leaves, and that you can't be with someone that's not your type. This type of shit you got to heal. Tell me about this demanding. Fear of rejection. Okay, I don't know if you felt rejected by your mother or a mother figure who was demanding force in your life, or you feared this could be a baby mama that did this to you. This may have been something that men in your oh shit. All right, divine masculine. This may be a pattern for men in your life that get with these toxic ass women that really ain't your type, okay, and have children by them, and then these women are demanding and forcing their way upon you, and then use the children as a power play with fear of rejection. Fear of being rejected out of that child's life, which is why you procrastinate when it comes to love, to going after what you truly want. Unhealed abandonment wounds. What I say? You got some unhealed abandonment wounds. Somebody you could have been married to abandoned you. Somebody that you got pregnant or wanted to get pregnant, you felt like they abandoned you. Or your mother, you felt like you got abandonment issues from your mom. You're being told to release any blame from this. And judgments you have with your friend circles. You worry about what other people say. You may judge people before you get to know them. This is something that runs deep in your family line. You have unhealed abandonment wounds, possibly due to a marriage, or you could have lost someone. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. You know what this is for you, especially when it comes to pregnancy, marriage, and mothers, and friend circles, and procrastination. You know what this is for you. Tell me about procrastination. Self-judgment. You need to stop self-judging. Control issues. You need to release control issues. So you're trying to control a narrative, how you're being viewed, and how people view who you're seeing and dealing with. And you got to break free of that. And if this is not you, this is people doing this to you, and you need to break free of that too. Okay? Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a lot of settling in your bloodline, settling for shit you don't deserve. Okay? Because you feel like you're going to be judged or rejected or abandoned if you do. You're used to dealing with people with control issues, and they tear you down with self-judgment, make you feel like you're worthless, like you ain't nothing. Whatever this is for you, you need to heal this. This is part of your generational curses that you need to heal. And I feel like it's not a lot. It's not a lot. But you really got to work on this, because I feel like this is what's keeping you in this procrastination energy towards going towards your divine feminine, who's already healed all these things. Okay? Your divine feminine has overcome all these things. And maybe you need to learn from her. Excuse me. You may need to learn from your divine feminine. Also, you need to believe in yourself, that you can overcome these things, that you can be confident and walk alone, that you can have a successful marriage, that it's not too hard to raise a family. You know, these are past woundings. And not every woman that you have a child by is going to be demanding and trying to force their ways or viewpoints on you. Okay? So if this is not, all this energy may be, some of this may be personal, but I feel like some of this is outside yourself. Where is this rooting from? Excuse me, y'all. I got a tickle in the back of my throat. People may have placed their own goals on you. Okay? Shit they couldn't achieve in life. So they place some high expectations on you with goals. Planning, prediction, mind reading. You could still, I feel like you got people playing games with this chessboard. Okay? You're getting strategic though in your movements. Okay? And if these friend people, and these may be with procrastination, you could be procrastinating because you're being strategic. Because of these people outside your circle. Oh, that's in your circle. All right? Somebody is coming back around to try to apologize, and I feel like you can leave this person out in the cold, okay? Yeah, because they trying to put their goals on you. All right? Yep, somebody gonna message you trying to apologize. This is somebody that wants to keep you around, act like everything's okay, but they really mad they wearing a mask. Okay? This person needs to get locked up for something they did. Okay? Or they trying to keep you stuck, locked up. But this person that did this, it comes from their, or no, you may have some grandparents that passed over, thank you, that are trying to get you to see where you need to heal in their generation. It's because one of your grandparents may have was like this, okay? You could have a grandparent that lived their life like this. And you need to learn these lessons. But you're doing something with procrastination. You're being strategic about something, or need to be. Okay, and yeah, you being strategic about something, okay? And that's this person's worst nightmare. Okay, you may possibly, because you've paid off your karmic debt, you could be secretly purchasing something, okay, for your divine feminine. I don't know if your divine feminine is a tarot reader, okay, because this woman is playing with cards. You're strategically trying to get something for her. Checkmate. You're about to checkmate these hoes. And that's why I say you might be just on the verge of healing your generational curses. And if you are, okay, this is what I'm getting. You could possibly be working on these things, but you're pretending like you're still in this shit. Okay? You could be pretending like you're still moving like you used to. Yeah, stress. And this shit is stressing you out because you're still having to dim your light because there's certain people that you need to cut out your life still, okay? That you have not been able to cut out your life. And this person won't let you go because that's their nightmare. They feel like if they let you go, they're going to be suffering. But your ancestors is persecuting this person. Okay, I don't know who these people are to you, Divine Master. There's a mother figure. Okay, a child, somebody, and somebody, it could have been somebody that you married in the past. Also, for some of y'all, this could be a baby mama energy or mother energy, or all three. Okay? And their friend groups, or family, or your family. Whatever it is, there's some judgments being made. They don't want to see you come. You want to marry your divine feminine. You want to build a life with your divine feminine. That's the truth be told. Okay? But due to these three energies and this group of people in your life that you need to cut cords with. I mean, these people are like nightmares. Yeah, it's time to stop fucking with these folks. Okay? It's time for you to stop fucking with these folks. I told you there is. There's three women. Indulgence. Okay? Divine Master, you're doing something secret. You're doing something secretly, okay? But while you're trapped, these people are trying to keep you trapped from breaking this generational curse. But you're on the verge of breaking it. But it's stressing you out because of possibly your profession. You may be having a, okay, whatever you do for your profession, this may be what's keeping you stuck in this generational curse. Okay? Which is why you feel trapped and stressed about it. You can't wait for this nightmare to stop. Okay? Whatever this is, you can't wait for it to stop. You're wanting out of this because you're strategically. It's like on your downtown time when you appear to be procrastinating to everybody else, you're actually strategically making some moves, some power moves. And I'm being guided not to share what these moves are, okay? Because you want to bless somebody. Okay? You're ready to checkmate. You've been a pawn, playing a pawn in these people game. Oh, shit. But Somebody don't want you to break free of this, though. I don't know what this is about. Somebody don't want you to break free. Okay? Tell me about this energy that don't want divine masculine to heal this. This is with grandparents. This eternal love. Oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. Yeah, you got some people acting like they not angry with you, but they mad. Whoever this is, they mad as fuck. Okay? They trying to keep their mask from falling off because they trying to keep you stuck. Yeah, there's somebody you may be talking to. And whatever you do for your career, you could wear multiple masks. But this is in a good light. Which is why the cycle keeps continuing. This is why you haven't been able to break free. So whatever you do for your career, with professionalism, this is why you're stuck in this. Somebody don't want you to stop doing this. But you're getting fired up. Yep, because you want to go seduce your twin flame. Okay, you're getting fired up because you're ready to go seduce your twin flame. What the fuck? And that could be with these gifts. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's like the moment you're free or whatever this is, you heal this generation, the last leg of your generational curses, and you be celebrated like your divine feminine. Okay? But you're like right behind her in doing so. But there's something trying to stop you, which got you in this procrastination energy. And that's right there. Either somebody's trying to have control issues, somebody in your circle has control issues and trying to control you. Okay, maybe that's the case. If you don't have control issues, this could be somebody trying to control you, whether it be your job, your baby mama, your friend circles, ex-wife, or a mother figure. Or parents. You got a lot. All this shit stressing you out. I know that. Because I feel like you ready to go over here and seduce your divine feminine. Your twin flame. And I don't mean, you're not going to bullshit your divine feminine. When I say you're going to seduce her, I'm hearing for life. You're ready to seduce her for life. You don't want to keep this in and out game. You're tired of this bullshit. And it's like you're healing in the midst of this chaos. Whatever this is stressing you out, this last leg of your generational curse that you have to break. It's like your spirit knows you're at the precipice of success, and that's why you're in this stressed energy. You wishing this shit stopped. You ready to come out of it. You're ready to be done with something, and there's people holding you back. And that you might have to stand up against these type of energies. Maybe, like I said, you had a grandparent that may have done the same thing. You may have somebody, a grandparent, grandmother, grandfather that may have done the same thing as you. Okay? As far as professionalism. And they allowed their career to run their life and dictate who they saw and who they was with. And maybe your career do the same thing. And you're like, you might have to put your foot down. Because you still have a right and free will to have a life that you choose. Not that's been chosen for you. Okay? And I feel like if this is pertaining to career, then you need to put your foot down with this career. Okay? Because if they the ones trying to control who you date, who you see, I don't know why or what type of career you got, but whatever it is, they need to drop their control issues, okay? They need to release their judgments, okay, for whatever reasons. And for some of you, you may fear being rejected by your divine feminine, which is why you could be going all out. Because what I'm seeing, these gifts right here, the checkmate energy, you feel you know how to checkmate. You think you know how to checkmate your divine feminine to get back in her life, because you could have abandoned her. You abandoned the idea of marrying her, of having a family with her, because you felt like it would be too hard due to your career or due to a mother figure or a baby mama or a friend circle or a job. Whatever I just mentioned, whether it's your job, friend circle, family, or baby mama or mother figure, whatever those reasons are, those are what's stopping you, got you in this procrastination energy from going towards where you're fated to be, meant to be. You got to break free from this, okay? And the moment you do, I feel like congratulations. That's what I feel like saying to you. The moment you break free from this shit, congratulations. Your job could be forcing some type of separation with you and your divine feminine. And the only way you're able to keep up with your divine feminine is through whatever she's doing. Like I said, if your divine feminine is a reader, the only way you communicate with your divine feminine is through this online community. Okay? You could be in law enforcement. And this is why you're being forced to withdraw from your divine feminine. Okay? If you work in law enforcement, they could have forced you to reject your divine feminine. But I feel like Spirit said, with readiness, get ready. Or this boss could get fired, okay? Whoever this person is on your job that's been delaying you, they may lose their job. Yep, stubborn. You got a stubborn boss figure that's doing some unethical shit, okay? Trying to dictate. Oh, Lord. You got a boss that's trying to dictate who you date through your job. What the fuck? And they stubborn as fuck. If you got your divine feminine pregnant, this boss intentionally sent you down on a job that will keep you away from her while she was pregnant. Wow. But you've been persevering through this shit. Okay, so if you are in the legal field and you some type of investigator or something, you've been smashing these cases. You've been smashing these cases like boom, bow, ping. You know what I'm saying? You've been getting the shit because with readiness, you ready to go towards your divine feminine. Okay? Checkmate. You checkmating these hoes that's trying to keep you stuck and trapped. And this pissing this boss off. This boss gonna lose their cool. That's probably why they gonna lose their job. Cause something about them is finna be found out. They get mad because oh shit. If you are dealing with a divine feminine and you are in the law area, whether you are a policeman, FBI, CIA, whatever, or lawyer, whatever your divine feminine is doing online, it's helping you solve these cases faster. And that's why this boss is pissed off, because they trying to keep you delayed. They don't want, this boss got some type of thing for you. This boss got something, I don't know, some kind of fetish with you. That, look, you're ready to go start a family and get married. That's the curse. That's the last curse you gotta break when it comes to family and marriage. This boss keeps you, look, I told you, this boss got some, I don't know if you had a thing or a fling with this boss or what, okay? Or they got some kind of warped idea or mindset when it comes to you. But this boss is intentionally doing what they doing to keep you overloaded in work. That's why you've been procrastinating. Your energy is coming off procrastinating. Maybe you procrastinating on a case now. Okay? It may be a job you're supposed to be working on. You've been procrastinating on it on purpose, and it's pissing this boss off. Because you see that they trying to use you and keep you away from your divine feminine. Damn. I keep picking up on this goddamn boss that got designs on the divine masculine. And yeah, they need to sit their ass down. I told you want to gift your divine feminine. You wants to be at home with your divine feminine, sleeping with your divine feminine. You want to gift your divine feminine. You want to reconcile with your divine feminine. But this boss keep on trying to cause accidents, trying to control shit, trying to puppeteer you around, trying to dictate who you see. So this boss finna lose they cool. This boss finna lose they cool, and that's gonna be good news to your ears. They gonna try to apologize. You may even get there. You may even get this boss's position. Oh shit! They mask finna fall off. This boss may have done something incriminating, and they finna go to jail. Yeah. Your ancestors. Oh shit. We got cursed. For some, oh, you're finna get, oh my gosh. For some of y'all, this boss may be playing around in voodoo or some shit. Or could have done some type, I got cursed right here. And it's a voodoo doll. Out of pride and ego, and whatever fucked up designs they got on you, disturbance, okay? This boss is disturbed. Whatever this boss did to you, okay, somebody played around in some shit, okay? This boss figure done some shit. Okay? To delay you, to stop you, to keep you stuck, to keep you stressed out. This boss is having nightmares because this shit's coming back on them, whatever they sent on you, to keep you stuck in these situations. Because you're not happy. You know you don't fit in with these circles that they keep trying to put you in. And this boss may have done some type of shit or went to a practitioner and had some shit done, work done on you. And it's going to get found out. Oh my gosh. The control issue, self-judgment. Making you feel like you're not good enough for this divine feminine. Making you feel like all this shit. Man, bro, you finna find out that whoever you work for done some fucking shit on you with a voodoo doll, bro. Oh my gosh. And they finna go to jail behind this shit. Because there's some evidence. There is evidence. What the fuck? They did this to stop you from going towards your destiny, your fate. Where you been trying to go this whole time. Not only do you got friends and family members or a baby mama who's been trying to block you from union, but your own fucking boss is doing it too. What is this boss? Tell me about this boss. Where the cards at? Why does boss keep trying to block Divine Masculine? Oh shit. Tower. Cards falling there. Well. Rushing. You can't hurry, love. The right one is coming in. Perfect divine timing. And it was in reverse. They doing magic to delay you. Whatever they doing it to delay you, to keep you stuck. Love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work, and they don't. Okay, so love is the reason. This boss don't want. They feel like you're gonna. I don't know. Maybe you're excelling in your job. Whatever this boss doing, they gonna get caught up, and you won't fuck around and get their position. Okay, but this boss don't believe in love. Okay, they feel like your job comes first. All right, and that's why they doing this shit. Cause they feel like you gonna forget where you come from. You gonna slack off on your job or whatever if you get with this divine feminine. Cause there ain't nothing but love here. Needing rescuing. So this boss feel like they rescuing you from love. What the fuck? You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. This boss, I told you they got some kind of thing about you, dude. I don't know if this is a masculine or feminine energy that you work for. But whoever this boss is, they slick want you to love them the way you love your divine feminine. God damn. They slick want you to love them the way you love your divine feminine. They the ones need rescuing in love. But they trying to block you from true love because they want that love. The fuck? Tell me more about this damn boss. Ugh. It's always something, I tell you. It's always somebody. And that's why I say if you're chosen, sometimes you gotta walk alone. Because people like this will try to block you and stop you from doing what you're meant to do. Fright. This boss is sitting in fright energy. Your boss could be part. If you resonated with that reading I did earlier tonight, well, it was yesterday now, but if you resonated with that reading, that boss is this fright energy, and this fright energy too. Depressed, phobia. The boss could have some type of phobia when it comes to love. Paranoid. But they paranoid because they getting exposed. This boss is paranoid because they getting exposed. Their anger, their mask gonna fall off. Their anger gonna come. You know what I'm saying? The stresses they putting on you, everything they putting on you, divine master, is gonna come back on them. It's gonna be their worst fucking nightmare. This person gonna lose their job. And you're going to get that promotion. I can't see that word for them. What they say? Creating Vitality. Origin. Live and learn. Experience, training, development. Divine Masculine, you're about to, what I say, look, you're about to get this person's job. Whoever your boss is, you're not gonna be under them. They gonna get demoted and you gonna get promoted. Okay? Wow. So learn what this boss does and don't ever repeat it. Okay? You're going to be the better boss in this situation. Whatever job you do, you're going to be the better person for this job. So keep pushing. Stop procrastinating. If you have slowed down your work ethic because of this boss, stop. Stop doing that to yourself. Okay? Because you're being watched for the position. You're being watched for the position. What I say, hesitation. You're being, look, if you have slacked off in work, Divine Masculine, pick your bootstraps back up and get back to it. Because whoever's watching you is hesitant about picking you right now because you slacked off. Okay? This boss is being looked at. And that's why they in this fright energy, because they know they about to, whatever they did, they could be being investigated as well, and they finna get locked up. I'm trying to tell you, bro, whatever you do for work, luck is on your side. Somebody is watching you. They feel like that you would be the better person fit for the job. So, if you're listening, you need to live and learn today because, baby, somebody is watching you. And they feel like you're the better pick for this job. But they're hesitant right now because they see you in this procrastination energy. Because you're tired. You're stressed out. Pick yourself up. Whatever you got to do to transmute that energy back into whatever it is that you do for your career. Pick yourself up and get to it because you're about to take this person's position. Don't give up when you're at the It's always... That's how, I don't even know if this is fear stopping you. But whatever it is, it's got you in this procrastination energy. Bro, you got to come out of that. If you just been letting shit pile up around you, this boss intentionally tried, oh shit, that's why they tried to overwhelm you. You can persevere through this shit and you need to know that. This boss tried to overwhelm you because they probably already knew that you was being looked at for their position. That's why they did what they did to you on your job. This boss already knew that their job was in jeopardy. So they overwhelmed you with an impossible workload. Now you're procrastinating because you're stressed out. You're like, man, I had plans. Baby, I've been making plans. You was making plans towards your divine feminine. And this boss knew it, overwhelmed you with it, because they didn't want to see you win, bro. Okay? It ain't just friend circles and family circles, it's work circles too. So whatever you're doing for your career, you have a boss energy that knows their job is threatened and know that you're the next runner up. But if you're in this procrastination energy, whoever does the hiring for this position is looking at you like, hold up. 1 minute you was like the shooting motherfucking star, the rising phoenix, and the next minute you just lost your fire. What happened, bro? Okay, so they're looking like, do you still have, and this boss is glad, okay? This boss is glad that you done slacked off. Because that saves their ass. Get up, Divine Masculine. Get up. Get up. Find you some way to de-stress, okay? Whether it be meditating or just taking you a walk, reading a book, or playing some game. I do that. When I feel stressed, I got certain little games that calm me that I play. You know what I'm saying? Or I might sing or listen to music. I might write. Find an outlet for this stress. Okay? That this boss put on you. She did it on purpose because she's really stressed. Or I said she. Okay? She's really stressed. Or if it's he really stressed. Okay? Take it how it resonate. But this boss overloaded you with these cases on purpose. Okay? Stop procrastinating. Get back on the job. Break the case like you're supposed to. Or work the case like you're supposed to. Because you're up for this promotion. Yep. And then you will be able to truly care for the one that you truly care for. If you're able to get past this, you will be able to create this life with your divine feminine. If you've been trying to build a family life with your divine feminine, with care, you would be able, with parenthood, okay, support, you would be able to create your time that you want to share with your divine feminine. I feel like you want to spoil your divine feminine. And this boss knows that, and this boss been causing you obstacles. Get away from that. And how do you get away from that? By being that overachiever that you always were. Okay? I feel like you have an overachiever energy, and this boss didn't like that shit, so they did everything they could to make you not look like the overachiever, to have you in this procrastination energy with their control issues. Now you're self-judging because you're like, damn. Actually, that's this boss's energy being projected on you. Damn. That's this boss's energy being projected on you, bro. And if you do have any self-judgments, break free from that shit. And if you're like protesting with this control issues and procrastination, stop, because it's fucking up something that coming in for you. Okay? You definitely got somebody watching your work as an acting, and they want to give you this, put you in this position. So, it's all about the Benjamins, baby. At this point. Okay? And your freedom. This is how you get your freedom and control your workload. Wow. This is how you get your freedom and control your workload. Becoming the fucking boss. There you go. So pick yourself up. Clean yourself up. Clear your space. If you got clutter in your home, clear it out. It'll help your mind move freer. You know what I'm saying? And the moment you stopped because of stress, which was a trap. If you stop going hard on whatever it is that you do for work, this was the trap. Okay? To keep you from building what you care about. The life that you wanted with your divine feminine. Also, this boss may be part of this occult energy. And they don't know that they're being watched. Which is why you're up for the position. Okay? This boss may not even know it. But then again, they do know it. Okay? Your ancestors trying to give you aid. Mercy. Clarity. Kindness. Okay? This is a blessing. This may be a reward, this promotion for you, Divine Masculine, for paying off your karmic debt and doing the work on yourself and healing. You definitely need to get up, bro. Get out this procrastination energy. Tell me about this procrastination. Yeah. Get out this procrastination energy so you can truly relax. Okay? Yeah. The boss's mask is falling off. Come on with it. The boss mask has fallen off. So get out this procrastination energy so you can truly relax. Okay? And I feel like that's what you need. Get back to it. Get back to it. And you'll be able to create the outcome that you've been trying to create. That you keep having to postpone and procrastinate about. You're going to get some type of promotion if you pick yourself up. Okay? You always knew love was the answer. But this boss is being investigated. Okay? You see your divine feminine somebody that you can spend the rest of your life with. And you could be alone while working these cases. I don't know if you're undercover or what. Or, yep, you could be undercover with adventure. Okay? You are alone. Wow. You could be undercover with adventure. And you are alone with these people, these fake ass friend groups. Yeah. With introvert. Right. You've been watching and learning your divine feminine online. Helping her. She may be helping you solve your case. While y'all are in separation. Somebody doing magic. Or you or part of one of your generational curses is breaking free from people doing magic on you. Okay, by upping your protection. Yeah, blessings. They blocking your blessings through. They trying to block your blessings through magic, bro. So you got to learn how to protect yourself and your energy. And for some of y'all, your divine feminine, if she's spiritual, she probably does something that's doing exactly that. Okay? And a baby coming down the energetic cord on your end, blocking this type of shit from you. You know? So, there you go. Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else? This one. Alright. Final messages before we get up out of here. Stop looking outside yourself for answers. You already know them. So you already know the answers to what I'm talking about. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. I said you want to bless your divine feminine up. And with abundant universe, with Buffalo Spirit, like I told you, your ancestors want to bless you with this promotion. Buffalo Spirit, abundant universe will provide. Okay? So divine feminine, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Whatever all the work you've done is going to be rewarded. You're going to just start getting blessings from the universe out of nowhere. In different forms, shapes, and fashions. Okay? Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Be your own boss, divine masculine. Okay? Get out that procrastination energy so that you can be your own boss. Okay? You would be a better boss than this boss was anyway. This boss was doing some unethical shit. What else, Spirit? What else y'all need this divine masculine to know about their all of this? About your generational curses. Seahorse, watch and wait. Look, somebody's watching and waiting. Or your ancestors is watching and waiting for you to break this last leg of your generational curse. Or there's somebody that's watching and waiting for you to pick yourself up and get back in the game. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. Somebody's watching and waiting for you to pick yourself up and get back in the game, because you're about to get this promotion, divine masculine. Pick yourself up, sweetheart. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Take this knowledge and turn it into wisdom. Use it. Or you've been taking the knowledge from your divine feminine and using it as wisdom in your cases. Okay? And it's what's been helping you. Wisdom again. Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond? You see your divine feminine is wise beyond her years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So, I feel like this is for you, divine masculine. You're being guided to pick yourself up. You're being watched for a position that you are worthy of. And they want to give it to you. They're actually choosing you. But you got to choose yourself in this situation when it comes to your career. You got to know that you can fulfill this boss's position and that you will do a better job and be more ethical in that position. This boss abused their power over you and others, and that's why they're being investigated. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. You may need to get outside at night and stargaze, okay? Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Okay? Get outside and stargaze, divine masculine. Okay? Lost and found. What was once lost? Yeah, you go pick yourself up. You may have lost yourself in this overwhelming work that this boss put on you. You lost your way. You're about to be found. It says what was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized we lost. You lost you lost your spark, your desire to even do the job. I feel like you love doing the job you do. You're very fucking good at it. But this boss burnt you out on purpose, okay? They did it on purpose to keep you from taking their position because they knew. They saw, they was watching and learning from you. Okay? Snake spirit, time to heal. Yep. So take a moment to heal. 55 may be relevant, but take time to heal. And 10 is here too. In this bring new beginnings. Alright? 12. Look up the number 12. And 8 also represents infinity. Okay? You are blessed beyond years. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. And it's time for you to shine. It is time for self-acceptance. What I say, you are in this self-judgment. Feeling like you're not worthy of this position, bro, get up. Get up and spread your wings. I don't know us. And fly away to a place where the love goes. And my heart will be the pathway. I'm searching for love that's evermore. Hey, okay, it's time you spread your wings, divine feminine. I said divine feminine, divine masculine. Or you could be embodying divine feminine energy at this time. Because I am reading for a divine masculine energy. Some people are like, how do you know? Because I know. It's like I can see or feel the body. Okay? It says shine from within. Looks are on exactly. That's also explaining what I was just saying. I energetically can see who you are, what you are. You know? When I do these readings, that's how I can tell there's different energies. I'm so in tune with the energy that I can tell that you're a masculine, born of masculine, or born of feminine energy. Whether you're carrying a masculine energy or a feminine energy, I can also distinguish that too. And you could also be carrying a feminine energy at this time, okay? Which got you in this procrastinating energy. You know, you're nurturing and loving on yourself, but at the same time, you're judging yourself because you're overwhelmed, you know, and stressed out. That's what women do. A lot of women do that, right? You could be embodying feminine energy. Heal that shit, okay? It says, looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy. Excuse me. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Okay? And Divine Master, it's time for you to reveal your true beauty and who you are as a human being. Okay? By taking this position as that boss, I feel like you will bring a lot of where the workplace was once stressful, you will make people enjoy coming back to work, getting up each day to come to work, or to do their assignments that they're assigned to do. I feel like you will be fair and just on cases based off others' lifestyles as well. Okay? Because of what you've gone through. Tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you to navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insight and answers through the sound it makes. Okay, so you could be hearing music energetically. I did just sing that song. Okay. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. You've been dreaming of a life with your divine feminine, spoiling her. You want to give her some expensive gifts. Okay? Everything that a husband gives a wife is what I'm hearing. You want to give that to your divine feminine. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. You get this job position, guess what? Boom. You got your freedom. Because I don't think you're being told to quit your job, but you need to get in a position where you're in control of what's being said and done and dictated when it comes down to these jobs and how they're being worked out and handed out. Because I think, like I said, it's not that you will shy away from the work, but you will give it out, dispute it equally. And somebody, whoever this boss was, giving you the hardest fucking cases on purpose. Learning. I am learning lessons now. I have grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself to be the better person whom you can feel proud of. Okay? So Divine Feminine, while y'all been in separation, your masculine has been working on himself to be the better person. I told you he's planning on gifting you with something and surprising you with something. But he's procrastinating because of his job. Okay? And there could be some other outside influences, but he's breaking free from that shit. Inner child. Whew. This came out and I was... if you resonated with that reading, if you're resonating with this reading, go back and watch that reading. I was always coming home to you. Okay? Because this card came out in that reading. It says, inner child, the fairies of playfulness reminds you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. whatever your master was doing on his job, it was to keep you safe, divine feminine. Go back and watch that. I was always coming home to you. Okay? And that's going to break down, give you more clarity on the situation, healing, and also may have some healing effects for you as to why your masculine moved the way he moved. It says, now is a time for you to give and receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So your divine masculine wants to come in and heal, and so that he can give equally to the situation. He wants equal give and take, just like you. And he wants to heal things. And he realized you may be a healer of some sort. Time together. Yeah, it's time to come together. He knows that. It says, fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team help get the job done. So I'm hearing this two ways. Your master want to work with you as a team, to get y'all's purpose, y'all life's mission done. But there's also these people, okay, that thought that they could wipe y'all out and it would be light work, but no. Okay, they're learning their lessons. These people are getting nightmares for coming against y'all, okay, and this connection. All right, so there you have it. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm finna lay. My eyes are getting heavy. I'm sleepy now, and I'm finna go to sleep. Those of you who've been trying to trap me in my dreamscape, guess what? Yeah. I've been fighting. Oh, I've been called to, since I brought that up, I left something out in that last reading about what I saw. That person got possessed, right? The celebrity got possessed. And somebody called themselves trying to exercise this thing up out of them, and they thought they had completed it. But they got a phone call while they was around this person, letting them know that they had not successfully cleansed that energy off that person. And as soon as they got that phone call, somebody turns around. This person turns around, and there is this possessed ass celebrity standing over them with some type of bat or weapon and smashes them in the head. Boom. Gone. I don't know if this person lived or died, but that was something else that was being shown to me in my dreamscape. Alright, so alright, that's that part, that tidbit I left out in that reading. So, yeah. Alright, so there y'all have it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm sleepy. Excuse me. But there is people doing underhanded shit, okay? And they've cursed themselves and don't even realize it. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you've been trying to tap into my energy, what tangled web we weave. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. But y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad because you ain't gonna get the results that you're looking for. And especially if you're trying to read my energy with tarot, you're being deliberately deceived by my guides. You're not getting true answers, all right? And that's okay. It's been done on purpose because you think you're slick, all right? But no, you're not. They saw you, they see what you're doing, they know your intent behind doing what you're doing. Therefore, that's why you're being given false information through your cards. They are lying to you about me. which is a good thing. Okay, my spirit guides are very strategic in protecting me. All right. Sending y'all peace, love, and light.